and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. Apparently, I have a frog in my throat. I'm really sorry about that. We are back here in Starbuck, Minnesota? Yeah, it should be Minnesota. I'm just getting my last bit of dishes cleaned up from breakfast. It is very early in the morning. Well, maybe not early for some people, but it is 8 a.m. I've been up since like 5. Got a few chores done around the house, and let's get those lights turned off. And well, for me, it's normally a little bit of a late lunch. It looks like we have some snow flurries out there. It's a little warm for snow, but I think we're supposed to be getting a cold front coming through here soon. Okay, that's a little sketch. Let's head on out. And so I park like this because otherwise this big beast will destroy my toolbox if I try to get it in far enough to let the garage close. We do have our Kubota parked over there. Didn't really make too many changes to this, to what we got going on here. As you can see, we still have pretty much everything else around. I did change the house. I thought about swapping out the silos, but it's all right. We may still do that in the future, depending on how long I play on this. Got a little bit of updated equipment. So instead of just using that, what is it? Why am I spacing? The spader, which is 4.5 meters wide. We ended up going with a Great Plains subsoiler. And we ended up getting a couple different disc harrows, just to give them a shot, see how they do and perform for us. So, haven't swapped out the planter or the seeder. Figure I'd give those a shot too, instead of just being so quick to jump on things. As far as our property goes, we have expanded. So we have all the forestry right below us to the south of us. We picked up field 33, which is corn, field 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2 and 4 we already harvested. We've already plowed up 2, 4, and 32, as well as got those ready for seedbed. 3 is soybeans, 1 and 33 are both corn, so when they are ready to harvest, we will get into those fields. Looks like soybeans will be the first to go. I'm curious as to what we can plant now. So we can do barley. If I want to do canola, I better be quick on that. Today is the last day for that. And wheat. Barley, canola, and wheat. We might do that. Why not? So let's I could have just easily walked, but I like getting out and driving, because why not? I don't know why I'm parking over here when the tractor I want is back over here. So yeah, screw it. I didn't really need to get this out. Actually, it's plenty warm enough. I don't need to get this plugged in. Don't need a block heater just yet. In a couple of weeks, I'm sure we will. This is the beast I want. Kind of had to wrap it in there around the front loader for the other tractor. I need to get things moved around a little bit. Ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-dum-bum-bum. Oh, that's right. It's over here. All right. You know what? Let's just do this first one in wheat. And I've never used this one before, so it'll be interesting. At least we're getting moisture into the ground. Ooh. Let's go get this filled up first real quick. I'm just looking at the def, it's below half. And as well as the diesel. So I would rather get those filled up before we actually get started for the day. Nothing too crazy going on here in Starbuck. I gotta remember that Starbuck, it does not have an S on the end or, well, an X. Good, that's set to def. Just go ahead and get back out of that real quick. And I love the fact that you can use this trailer without being hooked to a truck. Let's get this switched over to diesel. There we go. Yeah, doing it like that, backing out is something you have to do, unfortunately. Just kind of nature of the beast. This might take a while, so I'll be right back. Still find it wild that we have sleet right now when it's 52 degrees out, apparently. Some crazy weather going on right now. Let's get our good old steering assist going here. Let's do 2 headlamps because why not? I keep forgetting that there is a little, there it is. Not so little right now, but sounds like that's up and running just fine. Got a little bit of water here to go through. Nothing too crazy in my opinion. We may have to look into that in the future and see if we can fill that in a little bit. And we got to be careful. We don't want that going into our home. So, yeah, I know a lot of real farmers would be going, you don't plant when it's soaking wet like that. Well, in farm sim you can. Though if they ever decide to update it or make it to where it greatly hinders your crop if you do that, then maybe I'll consider it. For some reason, I always love being able to farm and do tillage or seeding or even harvesting when it's snowing in this game. Like I said, I don't know if it's supposed to be snow or if it's hail or, well, not hail, but sleet. Or what exactly is going on, but either way. At least we're kind of tilling this over as well. So we're pushing that moisture into the ground, I hope. And that can only help us in the future. This is not a bad implement. It's like a much smaller version of those big sets that you see, you know, the farmers with these massive fields with the pull behind or the in-between setups, where you basically have a separate trailer for just your seed and fertilizer if you have it. So, yeah. I think with the way the ground is, it's not one to follow immediately behind, especially after those turns, but oh well. So yeah, we own that cornfield there. There's a small cornfield across the road there. And then catty corner is the soybean field that we own now. So whenever those are ready, we will get those harvested and ready for springtime. because I think all I'm going to do with those 3 is plant a cover crop just to get through the winter, and that'll be it. The snow is a little trippy to me though when it reads 52 degrees. So something's not cooperating right. I don't know what it is. But I really wish it would be a little bit more realistic than what it is. And not just, hey, well, we think it's supposed to be 52 here, but blah, blah, blah. We're going to make it snow. Yeah. Just a little pet peeve of mine. So I don't know if I've mentioned it in the past, but one of the things I wish either Mod Maker would do, I feel like I've mentioned this, I could be wrong, but I kind of wish someone would be, or even if Giants did this, but make a modular setup for a grain system. So that way, if you start off as a small farm and you start off with, say, 1 flat bottom bin, later on down the road, you can expand that out and actually make it look like a massive grain silo system. With a grain leg and all of that, you can connect them all together. I just think that'd be kind of cool to be able to take it from a small farm and turn it into a massive one down the road. But I mean, that's just me. I can definitely see where that would not, work out the greatest. But at the same time, I think that would be pretty sweet if someone could make that happen. But I mean, with the way that it's set up now, it's not bad. I just kind of wish we had that, aesthetic aspect of it, of being able to make it into one giant grain silo system with 1 input, 1 output. So if someone knows of something like that already out there, let me know. I haven't been able to find it. So it's either private or it's a payware mod. And I haven't really gotten into payware mods for farming sim yet. Here we seem to be pulling all right. Even through that water there. I'm sure that's grinding someone's gears that I've done that. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. I am slowly working on getting all my videos back up and running and out on the normal days, but I think it's just going to continue with the way it has been of I get them out when I get them out. I will always try to make sure that there are 3 videos a week. If I end up missing one or something happens, then it's going to be 2 one week for the next. Kind of like this week, where I released a video, what was it, on Sunday, got one out Tuesday. This should be coming out on Thursday, and I will have one on Saturday. So, trying to get this one done prior to me heading off to work today. So, there's that. I've been seeing some videos for some of these firefighting simulators. I may end up, if I can convince Paul to join me, we may do one of those and bring it out and say a Saturday. It's just a matter of getting him convinced to do it. It's been a while since I've done any video games with Paul, or Clow, as some of you may know him by. He's also the one that I holler at when things get messed up in our fields, even though he hasn't done anything, because he doesn't have 22 or 25. So I don't know what I'm doing here. Trying to get myself set up a little bit better. I think I'm sliding a little bit because of the moisture. So, oh well. That's kind of the other aspect that I kind of wish we had is, well, maybe, I guess we kind of do in the fields, but just, you know, being slick. So like in the wintertime, a little bit slicker than what it usually is. At least when there's snow on the ground. But again, it's been a while since I've actually had to deal with snow. This thing, trailer seems to be moving around just a little bit on me. I also think when I'm turning, yeah, it pushes me just a little bit. It's trying to be a little bit of a bully. I mean, granted, I really don't have, well, I don't have wheel weights on this, which I thought I did. Huh. I'm gonna have to take a look at that and fix that. But I know this thing also tends to slide around. Oh, look, we got a conga line of traffic. I guess when it starts to grow, I guess we'll figure out how bad we did planting. But yeah, we're just gonna get some winter wheat going here. And what was it? Sorghum and crap, what's the other one? You guys are probably screaming at your screens at me about it. I'm just having a brain fart right now. The moment I see it, I'm gonna go, dang it, that's what that was. Ooh, missed the tree. Yeah, the nice thing is that all of those trees are ours. So which means our little lumberyard that we got, well, lumber saw thing, we'll be able to actually use that and put it to good use. Especially during the wintertime, it'll give us something to do. Alright, got that one done. Now we're up here on solid ground. Let me take a quick look again. What was that other one? There's grass, oilseed, wheat, which we just did, barley, and canola. Okay. Got switched over to barley. Yeah, I know, quick, huh? In game, it's like all I have to do is hit a button and it changes everything. Sweet. Bet you farmers, wish you didn't do that. Bet your farmers wish you could just hit a button and everything just automatically changes. Don't have to change out seed, nothing. Ah, yes, the big field that I got. Yeah, we'll do this in barley. Why not? Alright, you trailer. I don't know if it's snow that's making me trip out or what, but I feel like this just isn't wanting to trail behind me very well. This one has long passes. There we go. That's a little bit better on the eyes. But that's going to be the rest of my day today, at least in game, unfortunately. It's okay. As always, if you happen to like what you see, if you catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post, and not just like a few here and there. If you made it this far in the video, I want to say thank you, and I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you, and I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. So with all that being said, we'll catch you next episode. Take care. Peace.